My name is Audrey. I am 42 years old. I live in a small house. The house is in a quiet town. I am married. My husband is Caleb. We are married for 20 years. We have 2 children. They are teenagers now. They go to school every day. They play with friends. They are not home very much. I am home with Caleb. Caleb is my husband. He is a lazy man. He sits on the sofa every day. He watches TV. He drinks soda. He eats chips. He sleeps on the sofa. He does not help me. He does not cook. He does not clean. He does not go shopping. I do everything. I cook. I clean. I wash clothes. I buy food. I am tired. I ask Caleb for help. He says no. He says he is tired. He says, "Leave me alone." I feel sad. I feel angry. I call him lazy. He laughs. He goes back to the TV. I feel alone. When I was young, I had dreams. I wanted a happy marriage. I wanted love. I wanted a kind husband. I wanted us to sit together. I wanted us to talk. I wanted us to drink tea together. But my life is not like that. My marriage is cold. Caleb and I are like strangers. We live in the same house, but we are not close. We do not talk. We do not laugh. We stay together for the children. We stay together because of habit. I ask myself why. Why do I stay with him? I think about the past. I think about our young days. We laughed then. We smiled. We held hands. I hope he will change. But he does not change. Year after year, he is the same. He sits. He watches TV. He does nothing. One Sunday morning, I want to go shopping. I put on my coat. I put on my shoes. Then I remember something. My bank card is in another coat. The coat is in the bedroom. I take off my coat. I go to the bedroom. I look for my card. Then I hear Caleb. He is in the living room. He talks on the phone. His voice is soft. His voice is sweet. I stop. I listen. He says, "Darling." He says, "I will see you tomorrow." My heart beats fast. My hands shake. Caleb never calls me darling. He never uses sweet words with me. Never. I stand still. I listen more. Caleb says, "I miss you too." His voice is warm. His voice is kind. He sounds like a different man. He does not sound like my husband. I cannot believe it. Is he talking to another woman? My eyes fill with tears. I want to cry. I want to scream. But I stay quiet. Caleb ends the call. I walk into the living room. He holds his phone. He sees me. His face goes white. He looks scared. I ask him who was on the phone. He opens his mouth. No words come out. He looks like a guilty child. Then he whispers. He says, "She is my woman." I stare at him. I ask, "You mean a mistress?" He nods. He does not hide it. He says yes. He says, "Sometimes I see her." My legs feel weak. I almost fall. I say, "You cannot fix a chair. You cannot walk to the shop. But you can meet a woman." How? He looks down. He says, "She makes me feel alive." I cannot believe his words. I gave him 20 years. I raised his children. I cooked his food. I washed his clothes. I cleaned his house. And now he says another woman makes him feel alive. I feel broken. I feel destroyed. I wipe my tears. I say, "Call her. Tell her you are coming today. Not tomorrow. Today." He looks shocked. He asks, "Today?" I shout, "Yes." Go to her. Run. Walk. I do not care. Just go. I do not want you here. He sits on the sofa. He looks sad. He says, "This is my home." I shake my head. I say, "Not anymore. You broke it. You killed it. Go to your mistress. I need to think." He stands up. He leaves the house. I sit at the table. I put my hands on my face. I cry hard. Tears run down my face. My heart hurts. I say 20 years, and now this. I look at the empty sofa. For so many years he sat there. Now it is empty. It looks strange. It feels cold. I remember when our children were small. We were young. We laughed. We had dreams. And now I am alone. I am alone with his betrayal. But then I feel something new inside me. A small fire. A small light. I say to myself, I will not live with a cheater. I will not live with a lazy man who lies. I will be free. I will start again. My voice shakes, but I feel stronger. I take a deep breath. I wipe my tears. The house is quiet, but in that silence, I hear my own voice. It tells me to be brave. The next morning, I call my daughter. My hands shake. My voice is weak. I tell her everything. She is silent. Then she says, "Mom, you are strong. You can leave him. You do not need a man like this. We love you." Her words give me courage. I start to believe. Maybe I can build a new life. Maybe I can stand without him. Later that day, I see a woman outside. She is young. She has a big smile. She waits for Caleb. My heart beats fast. My hands shake. I want to scream, but I stay calm. I walk to her. I say, "Leave my husband. He is married to me. Do not see him again." She looks surprised. She does not speak. She walks away quickly. Caleb comes outside. He tries to talk to me. I turn away. My anger is too big. My sadness is too big. I do not want to hear his lies. That evening, we argue. I shout at him. I say, "You waste your life. You are lazy. You cheat on me. I cannot believe this." He says quietly, "I am sorry." I shout again. Sorry does not fix years. Sorry does not fix broken trust. He looks down. He stays silent. I cry. I cry for the lost years. I cry for the love I gave him. I cry for the man I thought I knew. Each tear is heavy with pain, but while I pack my clothes, I feel a strange strength. I pack my books. I pack small things. Each item reminds me this is my life. I will live for myself. I call a lawyer the next day. I ask about divorce. My voice shakes, but I am serious. My hands tremble, but I know I must do it. At night, I cry again, but this time the tears are different. They are not only tears of pain, they are also tears of freedom. The next morning, I wake up early. The bed feels cold. The bed feels empty. For many years, Caleb slept next to me, but now he is gone. I look at his side of the bed. The pillow is still there. The blanket is on the floor. I touch the pillow. It is cold. I sit for a long time in silence. Then I stand up. I go to the kitchen. I make tea for myself. I sit at the small table. I look out the window. The street is quiet. Children walk to school. A man walks his dog. A car passes slowly. Life outside looks normal, but inside my house, nothing is normal. I feel lost. I feel alone, but I also feel something new. I feel a small piece of freedom. I can breathe without him. Later that day, Caleb comes back. He opens the door. He walks inside. He acts like nothing happened. He looks tired. He sits on the sofa again. I look at him with anger. I ask, Why are you here? He says this is still my home. His voice is low. His eyes look at the floor. I say firmly, not anymore. You made your choice. You chose another woman. Go and live with her. He looks at me with a sad face. He says, I do not want to leave this house. I shout, you already left me. You left me when you betrayed me. You left me when you lied. Get out. He stands up slowly. He does not argue. He walks out the door. I hear his steps fade away. I sit down again. My body shakes, but I feel stronger. In the afternoon, my son comes home from school. He sees my red eyes. He asks Mom what is wrong. I hug him. I whisper, your father has another woman. He looks shocked. His face turns red. He says, how can he do this to you? You gave him everything. Tears fill his eyes. I hold him close. I say, we will be fine. We are strong. He nods slowly. He tries to be brave, but I see pain in his eyes too. Later, my daughter comes home. I tell her as well. She hugs me tightly. She says, Mom, you must not stay with him. You deserve better. We are with you. Her words give me power. For the first time, I feel I am not alone. My children are on my side. That night, I cannot sleep. I walk around the house. Every room has memories. In the living room, I see the old sofa. I remember many evenings. I cooked dinner. Caleb sat there. He watched TV. He did not even look at me. In the kitchen, I remember times I ate alone. Caleb drank beer. In the bedroom, I remember empty nights. Caleb turned his back. He fell asleep without a word. These memories hurt me, but they also show me the truth. He had not been a husband for many years. I was living with a stranger. The next day, I call the lawyer again. I ask about divorce papers. I ask how to divide the house. I ask about my rights. The lawyer explains everything in simple words. My hands still shake, but I listen carefully. When the call ends, I feel scared. Divorce is not easy. Divorce is not simple, but I know I have no choice. I cannot live with a man who betrayed me. That evening, Caleb comes again. He knocks on the door. I open it slowly. He looks weak. His clothes are not clean. His hair is messy. He says, please let me stay. I am sorry. I will change. I look into his eyes. I do not see love. I only see fear. He is not sorry for me. He is only afraid to be alone. I say, you said another woman makes you feel alive. Go to her. Leave me. He grabs my arm. His hand shakes. He says, I will stop seeing her. Please forgive me. I pull my arm away. I say, forgiveness is not possible. You broke my trust. You broke my heart. Go. He looks down. He walks away again. I close the door. I lock it. After he leaves, I sit on the bed. Tears come again. I cry for the years I lost. I cry for the love I gave. I cry for the hope that is now gone. But with each tear, I feel a little lighter. Each tear washes away some pain. I tell myself this pain will not last forever. I will heal. I will be free. The next morning, my daughter makes breakfast. She puts tea and bread on the table. She says, Mom, you need to eat. You must be strong. I smile at her weakly. I take a small bite. It is hard to eat, but I want to show her I am trying. My son says, Mom, we are with you. We will help you. His voice is serious. I look at both of them. My eyes fill with tears again, but this time they are tears of love. I say thank you, my children. You give me strength. Days pass slowly. I go to the lawyer's office. I sign papers. My hands shake, but I sign. I sign my freedom. The lawyer says now the process begins. I walk out of the office. The sun is shining. The air is fresh. I take a deep breath. For the first time in many years, I feel the air in my lungs without fear. I whisper to myself, I am ready. Caleb tries to call me many times. I do not answer. He leaves messages. He says he is sorry. He says he misses me. He says he wants to come back. But I delete the messages. I know his words are empty. He will not change. He never helped me before. He never respected me before. He only thought about himself. I do not want to hear his lies anymore. One evening, I sit with my daughter in the living room. She looks at me. She says, "Mom, do you remember when I was small? You always told me to be strong. You always told me never to accept lies. Now it is your time to be strong." Her words touch me. I smile at her. I say, "You are right. It is my time now." My son joins us. He says, "We will always be with you, Mom. Do not be afraid." I hug them both. For the first time, I feel safe, not because of a husband, but because of my children. That night, I sleep better. I dream of a small house, quiet and peaceful. I dream of mornings where I wake up and smile. I dream of evenings where I drink tea and read a book. No fear, no lies. When I wake up, I know these dreams can come true. I only have to keep going forward. The divorce papers take weeks. Each day feels long, but with each day I feel stronger. I start to take small walks outside. I meet a neighbor. I say hello. I look at the flowers in the gardens. I watch children play in the street. These small things give me peace. They remind me that life goes on. Even when one part ends, another part begins. The day of the divorce comes. I put on a simple dress. I walk to the court with my daughter. My son wants to come too. But I tell him to stay at school. I do not want him to miss his lessons. My daughter holds my hand as we walk. My heart beats fast. I am nervous, but I also feel strong. I want to end this chapter of my life. When we enter the court, Caleb is already there. He looks older than before. His face is tired. His eyes are dark. He looks at me, but I turn my face away. I do not want to see him. I do not want to hear his words. The judge asks simple questions. I answer clearly. My voice is calm. Caleb speaks too, but his voice is weak. In less than 1 hour, it is finished. The judge says the marriage is ended. I feel a heavy weight leave my shoulders. I take a deep breath. My daughter squeezes my hand. She whispers, "It is over, Mom." Tears fill my eyes, but they are not only tears of pain, they are also tears of freedom. When we come back home, the house feels different. It is the same walls, the same furniture, but it is no longer a prison. It is mine. For the first time in many years, I feel safe in my own home. I walk from room to room. I touch the walls. I open the windows. Fresh air comes inside. The air feels new. I whisper, "This is my life now." The first days after the divorce are hard. At night, the silence is heavy. I sometimes miss the sound of another person in the house. I sometimes feel lonely, but I tell myself being alone is better than living with lies. Each day I grow stronger. I cook for myself and the children. I clean the house with music. I drink tea in the evenings. Small things give me peace. One evening, I sit with my children at the table. We laugh at small jokes. We share stories about the day. My son says, "Mom, you smile more now." My daughter adds, "Yes, you look free." I look at them with love. I say softly, "It is because of you. You gave me strength when I was weak. You helped me stand." They smile back at me. In that moment, I know I made the right choice. Leaving Caleb was not the end. It was a new beginning. Weeks pass. Caleb tries to call again, but I block his number. I do not want his voice in my life. Once I see him on the street. He looks thin and tired. He tries to wave at me. I look straight ahead. I walk away. I feel no anger, no hate. I only feel distance. He is part of my past. I do not want him in my present or my future. Slowly, I start to do new things. I go for long walks in the park. I watch families and children play. I listen to the birds sing. I feel calm. Sometimes I sit on a bench. I just watch the world. It feels good to sit without waiting for a lazy husband to move or speak. I can sit for myself. I can enjoy the quiet. I also begin to talk more with my neighbors. Before, I was always too tired, too busy, too sad. Now, I have more time. A woman next door invites me for tea. We sit in her kitchen. We talk. She shares her life with me. I share mine with her. It feels good to have someone to listen. I am not alone anymore. One night, I sit by the window with tea in my hand. The sky is full of stars. I remember the old days. I used to dream with Caleb about the future. Those dreams are gone now. But I do not feel broken. I feel calm. I say to myself, the past is behind me. The future is open. My words are simple, but they give me peace. Months go by. The pain becomes smaller. The nights feel less heavy. The mornings feel brighter. I start to wake up with energy. I clean. I cook. I read small books. I laugh with my children. I listen to music. Life is not perfect, but it is mine. I am free from lies, free from betrayal. One morning, my daughter says, "Mom, do you ever want to love again?" I think for a moment. I smile softly. I say, "Maybe one day, but now I want to love myself first." She nods. She hugs me. My son smiles. He says, "That is the best answer." I laugh with them. I know that real love starts with self-respect. On the anniversary of my divorce, I light a small candle. I place it on the table. I sit with my children. We have tea and simple bread. I look at the candle flame. I say, "This light is for a new life. This light is for hope." My children smile. They hold my hands. We sit together in peace. I feel warm. I feel strong. I feel free. That night before I go to bed, I look in the mirror. I see a woman with tired eyes, but also with a strong heart. I see a woman who suffered, but did not give up. I see myself. I whisper I will be fine, and for the first time in many years, I truly believe it. The next day is Sunday. I wake up early. The sun comes through my window. The light is soft and warm. I lie in bed for a few minutes. I listen to the sounds outside. Birds are singing. A car passes. Someone walks by. These sounds are simple, but they make me feel alive. I get up. I put on my clothes. I go to the kitchen. I make tea. I sit at the table. I hold the warm cup in my hands. The tea smells good. I take a small sip. It is sweet. I close my eyes. I feel the warmth go down my throat. I feel calm. After tea, I go outside. I stand in my small garden. The grass is green. There are flowers by the fence. They are red and yellow. I touch one of the flowers. The petals are soft. I smell it. It smells fresh. I smile. I have not looked at flowers for a long time. I was always too busy, too sad. But now I see them, and they are beautiful. I hear a voice. It is my neighbor. She is an old woman. Her name is Sadie. She waves at me. She says, "Good morning, Audrey." I wave back. I say, "Good morning, Sadie." She comes closer. She says, "You look happy today." I nod. I say, "Yes, I feel good." She smiles. She says, "I am happy for you. You deserve peace." Her words make me feel warm inside. I thank her. Sadie invites me to her house for lunch. I say yes. I have not had lunch with a friend for many years. Caleb never liked visitors. He said they were too noisy. He said they bothered him. But now Caleb is gone. I can do what I want. I go inside. I change into a clean dress. I comb my hair. I look in the mirror again. I see myself. My face looks different. It looks lighter. The heavy sadness is not there anymore. I smile at my reflection. I say, "You are doing well. Keep going." At noon, I go to Sadie's house. She opens the door. She hugs me. Her hug is warm. She says, come in, come in." Her kitchen smells good. She made soup and bread. We sit at her table. We eat slowly. The soup is hot. It tastes good. I tell her, "Thank you. This is very nice." Sadie asks me, "How are you feeling now?" I think about her question. I say, "I feel free. I feel scared sometimes, but I also feel strong." She nods. She says, "That is good. You are brave. You left a bad marriage. That takes courage." I feel tears come to my eyes, but they are not sad tears. They are grateful tears. I say, "Thank you for understanding." We talk for a long time. Sadie tells me about her life. She was married once. Her husband died 10 years ago. She says she was sad at first, but then she learned to live alone. She says being alone is not bad. You can find yourself again. Her words touch my heart. I say I want to find myself too. After lunch, I go back home. I feel full, not just from the food, but from the kindness, from the friendship. I realize I am not alone in this world. There are good people, people who care. That evening, my children come home. They see me smiling. My daughter says, "Mom, you look so happy. What happened?" I tell them about my lunch with Sadie. My son says, "Mom, I love seeing you like this." My daughter hugs me. She says, "You are becoming yourself again." We sit together in the living room. We watch a movie. We eat popcorn. We laugh. The house feels full of life. It feels warm. It feels like a home. Before bed, my daughter asks me, "Mom, are you afraid of being alone?" I think carefully. I say yes sometimes, but I am more afraid of living a lie. Being alone is hard, but it is honest. She nods. She says, "I understand. I am proud of you." Her words make me cry, but these are happy tears. I go to my room. I lie in bed. I think about my life. I think about the past 20 years. They were hard. They were painful, but they taught me something. They taught me that I am strong. They taught me that I deserve respect. They taught me that I can stand on my own. I close my eyes. I whisper, "Thank you." Thank you to myself for not giving up, for choosing freedom, for being brave. I fall asleep with a smile on my face. The next morning, I wake up with energy. I clean the house. I wash the dishes. I do the laundry. But this time, it feels different. I am not doing it for Caleb. I am doing it for me, for my children, for our home. In the afternoon, I go to the park. I walk slowly. I look at the trees. The leaves are green. I hear children playing. They are laughing. They are running. Their joy makes me smile. I sit on a bench. I watch people pass by. An old couple walks hand in hand. I feel a small sadness. I wanted that, but Caleb was not that person, and that is okay. Maybe I will find love again. Maybe I will not. But I will not stay in a bad marriage just to avoid being alone. A little girl runs up to me. She is chasing a ball. The ball rolls to my feet. I pick it up. I give it to her. She says, "Thank you." Her mother comes over. She smiles. We talk for a few minutes. She tells me she is new in town. I tell her, "Welcome." She looks grateful. She says, "Thank you. You are very kind." I walk home slowly. The sun is going down. The sky is orange and pink. It is beautiful. I stop and look at it. I want to remember this moment, this feeling of peace. When I get home, my son is there. He made dinner. He says, "Mom, I wanted to help you. Sit down, relax." My heart feels full. I sit at the table. He brings me a plate. He made pasta. I eat slowly. I say, "This is delicious. Thank you." He smiles. He says, "You always take care of us. Now we take care of you." After dinner, we sit together. We talk about school, about friends, about dreams. My son says he wants to be a teacher. My daughter says she wants to be a doctor. I say I am proud of both of you. They are good children. They have kind hearts. Later that night, I sit alone in my room. I write in a small notebook. I write about my feelings. I write, "I am free now. I am not angry anymore. I am not sad anymore. I am just me, and that is enough." I close the notebook. I walk to the window. I look outside. The street is empty. The night is quiet. I take a deep breath. I feel the cool air on my face. It feels good. I turn around. I look at my room. This is my room, my bed, my life. No one can take it from me. I am safe. I am home. I lie down. I pull the blanket over me. The blanket is soft. I close my eyes. I feel my body relax. I breathe slowly. I think about tomorrow. Maybe I will bake bread. Maybe I will go to the market. Maybe I will call Sadie. It does not matter. The day is mine. I can choose. I whisper into the darkness, "I am enough. I am strong. I am free." My voice is quiet, but I hear it clearly. These words are mine. They are true. I feel a tear slide down my cheek, but it is not a sad tear. It is a tear of peace. I wipe it away gently. I smile in the dark. Outside, a dog barks. A car drives past. Life goes on. The world keeps moving. And so do I. I keep moving forward. One step at a time. One day at a time. I am not afraid anymore. I am not alone. I have myself. I have my children. I have my freedom. I have my life. That is more than enough. I whisper one more time, "Thank you. Thank you for this new beginning. Thank you for the courage to leave." And then I sleep, deep and peaceful. No bad dreams. No fear. Just peace. Just rest. Just me. Free at last. Did you learn some new words today? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, please like and share to help others learn too. And remember to subscribe to Teddy English Story for your daily dose of English practice.